Yeah, yeah, good day. So yeah, just speeding up this thing because I'm really interested in continuing doing this thing for the rest of my life, neither till July, August. And haven't been told I've been too dirty to teach the Quran, I wouldn't do it, right? I have no interest in continuously serving people who absolutely hate me, right? So I understand you, Keith Rowley, right? So we out of this thing, right? So anyway, let's speed up this process, right? Let's speed up this freaking process on the road, right? So the conversation again that we want to discuss is the conversation that we want to discuss again is relationships, right? Relationships, and how can you go about getting into a serious relationship by having the appropriate conversations, right? And I would just like to say that one of the things that you should discuss is your love language. What do you like, right? What do you like? How do you like to receive things? How do you like to give things, right? So we're talking about giving gifts, giving acts of service in the context of a relationship I'm talking about, right? Acts of service, giving gifts. Do you prefer touch? Do you prefer spending time with somebody? Do you prefer them spending time with you? What do you like in terms of giving and receiving gifts, right? Do you like poetry? Do you like gifts, right? A material gift. Do you like touch? Do you like time, right? So this is one of the other conversations that you should have before getting into a serious relationship, so that when you get into this relationship, you do not you don't have any confusions or conflicts about what you like to give and what you like to receive, right? You don't have any conflicts about things that you like to give and things that you like to receive when it comes to your love language, right? Your love and your love language, right? How do you like to express yourself, and how do you like someone to express themselves to you, right? And how deep are you capable of loving, and how deep is that person capable of loving you, right? How deep are you capable of loving, and how deep is that person capable of loving you, right? That's the questions and the things that you need to discuss, right? And as you progress in the relationship, you will talk about deeper things such as your fears, right? Expression of your fears and so on, not to use against somebody else, right? Not for somebody to use that against you in terms of manipulation, right? But a genuine expression of, hey, what do you fear, right? Do you fear losing someone? Do you fear losing your parents? Do you fear losing each other, right? What are your fears, right? What do you fear? Do you fear death? Do you fear living, right? What are your fears, right? And you'll be able to work through these things together as the relationship progresses, right? So I would suggest you don't talk about things like fear and stuff before your relationship, prior to, because these things, people, you don't know people out here, and people might tend to use these things against you and fuck you up real bad, right? So anyhow, we are discussing these things. Another thing that you need to discuss, right, is household chores, right? How do you split these chores within your household, right? Is it according to traditional gender roles? Is it not according to traditional gender roles? How are both of you, was it comfort level and both of you are splitting chores? Are you in a relationship in terms of a traditional relationship, as in a man go out and provide and you as a female do the household chores? Are you a couple that both of you prefer to work and have a mutual combined income and see about the household together in terms of splitting the chores, and both of you work, both of you do household chores, right? How is this relationship going to really, how are you going to make it work within the household itself, right? How are you going to make it work within the household itself in terms of your comfort and living with each other? Because living with somebody is not necessarily an easy thing, right? And as it is said, You only know someone when you live with them, right? You only truly know someone when you live with that person, right? So, and that's true, right? Well, at least I think so, right? I could be wrong, right? There could be a whole other side to people that we know not of, even if we are living with them, right? So, the reality is, a lot of people and most of us are still discovering ourselves, even up to old age, right? People are still discovering themselves, right? So all of these are conversations that needs to be discussed, and I have a few topics again before I completely come off this bullshit channel, because I really have no interest in teaching the scriptural information to people who 24/7, and I mean 24/7 these voices are calling me dirty, and I have no interest in continuing this nonsense, right? Profit all yourself. Take care, everybody.